Today we'll be making the sweet and spicy El Pastor pork flautas. Let's start with preparing the ingredients. First up, we need to stem and coarsely chop the cilantros. Similarly, coarsely chop the pineapples as well. Then in a mixing bowl, let's combine 1 teaspoon of lime juice, pinch of salt, and also the sour cream. Mix it up and set aside. Here's the ingredients we have prepared: lime juice, chopped pineapple, the jalapeno, the chopped cilantro, the sour cream mix, and also the sliced pork that's pat dry and coarsely chopped. Next up, we need to cook the pork filling. Heat up the pan and spray a little bit of olive oil or avocado oil at the pork, and make sure we stir occasionally until no pink remains, probably 4 to 6 minutes. And then we stir in the cornstarch until no dry cornstarch remains, and then mixing in the pineapple, the Demi-Glace, and also half cup of water. Keep mixing and then drop in the chili and cumin rub as well, and some salt, and bring all this to a simmer. Once simmering, stir often until the pork is coated with the liquid for about 4 to 5 minutes. Then we need to work on assembling the flautas. Place the tortillas on a clean surface on a plate, and then drop in the filling, divide them equally, placing on one side, and then tuck one tortilla end under filling and just roll tightly, however convenient for you, placing the seam side down, and keep doing that until all the portions have been finished. Next up, we need to toast the flautas. Heat up the pan, spray some olive oil or avocado oil, and work in batches. I usually do 3 at a time. I'm getting a larger hot pan, so that should be easier in the future. About 2 to 3 minutes per side, and then once you flip them over, keep doing that for another 3 minutes until they're kind of browned. Make sure you keep watching them. And voila, here's our final dish. Make sure that we garnish the flautas with the lime cream mix, and put the cilantro on top of this cream, and also spray on the crispy jalapeños as well. You can also squeeze some lime wedges over for the taste. Bon appetit! We love this dish for the crispy texture, and also the cream with the meat just tastes so good. And because I work in batches, by the time I finish this dish, they already finished their part of the food. But anyway, this was so good, and it takes probably 3 or 4 bites to finish one flautas, but the texture was so satisfying, and just the taste with the cilantro and the crispy jalapeno as well, it was amazing. Recipe courtesy of Home Chef. This was the sweet and spicy El Pastor pork flautas. Took me about 25 to 35 minutes. Not a very hard recipe.